Welcome once again to another edition of the Bulldog Scouting Report. Mark Jaynes and Monrovia head football coach Andy Olson, and always a tough game when you play the Linton Miners. Especially tough to go on the road to win at Linton. A tough loss Friday night. So, were there one or two things that could have or should have gone a different way? Was the difference, or was it just a good, hard-fought football game and they ended up just flat out scoring you?
I think our kids got a nice taste of humble pie. They drove down first series after turning the ball over we kicked off to them and made them fumble and drove it right down and scored. And I think we thought that the game was going to be that easy, and we kind of let off the gas, and the kids realized right away that Linton doesn't just go away. Mm-hmm. And that was one thing we focused on when we were talking after the game was, hey, we got to put a full game together. We can't rely on the success of one drive.
Now, we're not asking you to open up the playbook, certainly. We're not going to post any plays online, but I do get the sense that maybe a few wrinkles are coming to the offense, and maybe you employed a little bit of that last Friday night.
Yeah, we really like to pull out the stops when we're down. We have to. So we threw the ball 15 times against Linton, and that's not the game plan. Right. They got us doing something we didn't want to do, but we did it successfully. And our quarterback has gotten a little bit of confidence to him. The O-line gave him some good protection for the most part. And yeah, there's some wrinkles to the offense that we're looking to build upon and make our offense a little more of a dual threat.
Well, I know the 2 years you spent at Lebanon as the offensive coordinator in between your stints here, you had the opportunity to play with an offense and design an offense that threw the football a lot. But I think you understand what our lineage here and what our history and tradition is here. But there's no reason to not take advantage of the personnel when the opportunity presents itself and be able to throw the ball a little bit.
Absolutely. And this is a great year to do it. I think we can win our matchups up front, big on big, and then our backs are the type of backs that I think can get the job done out in space. We don't have those big bruising backs. We have the backs that are very talented and fast and quick, and we think that we can do some stuff with them out on the edge, and we'll give that a shot.
Put that in the rearview mirror and prepare for Cardinal Ritter, another school that we have a lot of history with in terms of the rivalry over the years. And you have said, you and I have talked off air, and said they're an improving football team.
Yeah, they got some talented kids. You look back at the years when they were really good, and the 2000s, and right around the years we won state. They were, not only good athletes, but very disciplined as well. And I think that was one of the biggest things, is that they had loads and loads of discipline, and they were able to be in the right spot. Not only be really good athletes, but be in the right spot and do their jobs as well.
Overall, you've been banged up a little bit. What's the overall health report?
We're on the up and up. We got guys that are banged up, but they're getting healthy. And if they need to sit one more week and take this week off, then we'll see. But it depends on how tonight goes, and we'll play that into tomorrow.
Well, weather has allowed you to get back to a little bit more of a traditional practice routine, which has to be huge for you. So, what specifically have you felt like you wanted to clean up this week in order to get ready for Ritter?
So special teams is a big one. Hard to work on that indoors. So we weren't forced to go inside this week, luckily. So we spent about 45 minutes on a few different special teams yesterday. So we were able to get a lot done there. And then, if we want to throw the ball a little bit around, it's hard to do that in the gym as well. So we were able to get that out there and work Clay on some stuff that he needs to do, and we like how we looked in space.
Well, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint, as we talk about it. So good luck against Cardinal Ritter. Kickoff time at Marian University, by the way, is at 7 p.m. And as we tell you every week, all you got to do is outscore them, right?
That's right.
For Coach Andy Olson, I'm Mark Jaynes.
Go Dogs.